Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. This application is a one-stop solution for all the students who are preparing for government exams. This application is valid just for the Android users. Once you have downloaded the application, you can go and log in through your Gmail ID, and once you have logged in, you will be moved on to this page where you can see the various courses that are offered by us. To avail this course, you can use a code that is CRACK10 to get an additional 10% discount on the purchase you make. If we talk about the course, why this course is so important, how you will be benefiting through this course. If you see, we provide current affairs on the daily basis, on weekly basis, as well as monthly basis. On daily basis, we will be providing you with PDFs of the content of that particular day. Apart from this, you will be getting a quiz on your application that will be of 20 questions quiz on daily basis that will help you in boosting your preparation. Apart from that, on weekly, you will be getting a 50 questions quiz for your preparation, as well as if you see, you will also get a PDF that will contain all the important compiled news, current affairs of that particular week. And similarly, for monthly, you will be getting a top 100 questions PDF of that whole month. That is very important PDF and will be covering the most important news of that particular month. Alright, apart from this, we also cover banking awareness. All the banking aspirants, those who are preparing for bank exams, will absolutely love our course because we cover almost 99.99% of the syllabus of your bank exams. Here you will see we will also provide with quizzes as well as the PDFs. Apart from this, if you see the topic wise, for example, there are multiple questions that are related to obituary, important days, who won which event, who was awarded with which award. So all these topics that are related to your GS also or GK, such as apps and web portals, these are the current affairs that are important days, your books and authors, the new applications that were launched, new government schemes that were launched by the government, or your international affairs or your national affairs. All these topics, there are 20 such topics of which we are providing the PDF, as well as we teach on YouTube, where you can go and check our channel and you will be surprised that the content that we are providing is absolutely amazing. Alright, so this will be helping you to boost your preparation in the long term. This YouTube channel, you can go and subscribe to our channel, that is your Affairscloud, that will help you for your revision purpose also. Apart from this, we cover the state current affairs also. Here you can see the current affairs and all these content that we provide you that are bilingual. That means we provide you in English as well as both in Hindi also. Alright, so all the students who are from the Hindi language will also be benefited through our course. Also friends, you can purchase our course for 2 years. Alright, also for 1 year. If the students have exam or they are planning for the long term and they want to study for 2 years and they are expecting to give exam after 1 year, then they can opt for 2 years. As well as if the student is planning to give exam next year, then they can go for the 1 year course also. So these are the two types of courses that are available by us. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue. Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So friends, in today's video, we will be discussing important government schemes of May month. The session will be very important because many government schemes are being asked in your exams. So I'll suggest you all to make a detailed note of this particular topic. The content provided in this particular video is very important. Either you can note it in the one-liner format or as per you wish for this particular topic, because this topic is highly important. Many initiatives that are started by the government, be it a central government or be it a state government, both are equally important. Apart from this friends, you can follow me on Instagram where you can have your doubts cleared by me. Moving on. First, we'll start with the question. Which country is has recently hosted the Shangri-La Dialogue Asia Security Summit? Let me tell you, these 5 to 10 questions that we will be discussing in starting of the video are just for the revision purposes, and these are for the previous month's current affairs. So definitely this question will be helping you. Just go through it. Then we'll be starting with our topic. This Shangri-La Dialogue, that is your Asia Security Summit, was hosted by Singapore. This was the 19th edition of Shangri-La Dialogue that was hosted by International Institute for Strategic Studies, that is in Singapore. Alright, this Shangri-La Annual Dialogue is one amongst the important Asia Defense Summits. It is a unique meeting where the ministers debate the region's most significant security challenges. It was launched in the year 2002 by the British think tank IISS with the support of the Singaporean government. And what is this IISS that hosted this? It is your International Institute for Strategic Studies, and this was commenced in Singapore. So, where was this Shangri-La Dialogue held? It was in Singapore. Moving on, which Indian state launched the Suraksha Mitra project vehicle monitoring system? This Suraksha Mitra project this project is basically in any case of accident, the system sends a distress message to the owner's mobile phones or the person linked to it. The project was launched under the Nirbhay scheme and has become operational in the state to make road travel safer. So which is the state? It is your Kerala state. In coming video, we will be also discussing about a scheme started by Kerala, that was Shelly application, and IU that was launched by Karnataka government. They both are equally same. The aim or the objective of these both schemes, Shelly App as well as IU, are same, basically to monitor the health and wellness of a individual. So here the correct option for the Suraksha Mitra project is your Kerala. Next, which country has released the most detailed geological map of the moon so far? Earlier it was your United States of America that launched the most detailed geological map of the moon, but now it is your China that has presented the most advanced and updated detailed geological map of the moon so far. This is the only country that is working on the biggest electric vehicle cruise ship. Alright, and moving on, if we talk about the fastest supercomputer, it is also of United States of America and the name is Frontier. Also you have to remember this. Fastest supercomputer in the world is Frontier, that is of United States of America. Next, what is the name of the mascot of the 44th Chess Olympiad to be hosted by Chennai in 2022? Remember, recently the question can be asked in a way that where will be the FIDE Chess Olympiad will be hosted, or by which country will be hosting this Olympiad? It will be hosted by India, and India too, where this will be hosted in Tamil Nadu. So remember, what is the name of the 44th edition of the Chess Olympiad to be hosted by Chennai, that is in Tamil Nadu in 2022, that will be hosted by India? Name of the mascot is Thambi. Thambi is the name of that mascot. And what is the meaning of Thambi? Thambi means younger brother. Next, the National Museum of Customs and GST was recently inaugurated. It was inaugurated in Goa. Mark this, is important one. And if it is asked where will be the museum for the former prime ministers of India will be inaugurated, it was in Delhi. Alright, for former prime ministers it is in Delhi, and if we are talking about the Museum of Customs and GST, it was in Goa, and that too in Dharohar, Goa. It was a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Moving on, so correct option it is option B. Now friends, let's start with the important topics. First, we will be talking about Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. If you remember, on the ideologies of Mahatma Gandhi, Narendra Modi ji launched Swachh Bharat Mission, that is a cleanliness drive. That means we have to clean India. This was the main aim of Swachh Bharat Mission, that is to make India clean. The first edition was launched, then the second edition of it was launched. Let's talk about the first edition. This Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2 first version was launched in the year 2014. Alright, if asked when was the first time or the first edition of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban was launched, it was in 2014. The mission has placed sanitation at the forefront of the India's development agenda, in line with the Prime Minister Modi's steadfast commitment to achieving Mahatma Gandhi's vision or aim, that was Swachh India or Clean India. This was your Swachh Bharat mission. It had three objectives. First was reaching 100% open defecation free, that means no one should defecate in open areas. assuring 100% scientific solid waste management and behavior changes through the Jan Andolan in the statutory towns by 2nd October 2019. So coming back, when was Swachh Bharat Mission Urban first edition of was launched on 2014 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and these were some of the basic aims or key objectives that were in focus. Then came your Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. The Swachh Bharat Mission Urban was extended by 5 years. So now it has been extended from 1st of October 2021 to 1st of October 2026. Question can be asked that Swachh Bharat Urban 2.0 is from which to or from which year to which year? It is from 2021 to 2026. Alright, this is your Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. And as we saw in the first version, it was your ODF free state, solid waste management, and Jan Andolan was basic aim. In second, to remember the vision of garbage free India, or you can say to make cities garbage free. This was basic aim of the Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0, to make or to sustain the ODF status that we achieved the 100% ODF in the first version. The main aim was, or you can say it was, to achieve the objectives of focusing on information, education and communication and behavior changes. For example, if in a country there are two towns, A and B, A town is educated, they are well maintained person, they have information, they know about sustainable development goals, they know what is happening around the world, they care for the environment, and that is the reason this city is clean. Why? Because they have the impact, they have the knowledge, they have the education that how if we clean our environment, how it will be impacting the so and so area. So this area is clean. But on the other side, the B town, their people are not that educated, they don't have the awareness that how cleanliness will impact their life. If there will be cleanliness, then they won't be catching that many disease. But here they do not have that information, so that particular town will be less clean as compared to the town A. So these are the basic differences. If awareness is created and these educations are provided to the person, then definitely that particular area will be getting clean. So this was basic aim, and the theme of the Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 was to make cities garbage free, and this was from 2021 to 2026. It was extended by 5 years. You have to remember that. Alright, so this was your Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0. First one was launched in the year 2014, and here you can see Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 launched the national behavioral change communication, that people should communicate to each other, they should create awareness, they should not spread or they should not just deficit anywhere in the cities or any local areas, or they should not create the garbage while throwing, or you can say just throw out the garbage or throw out the wrappers of the chips you are having, throw out the wrappers of the biscuits you are having, throw out the plastic bottles out of which you are drinking Pepsi, Coca-Cola or water. So these are the just awareness initiatives that has to be taken place, and people should be educated regarding such things, that you can do such a way so that it can be clean. For example, there was an initiative that was started. There were two dustbins. In one dustbin, all the plastic, all the non-degradable material was to be disposed, and in other plastic or in other dustbin, there was all the degradable material was to be placed. So this was an initiative started by the government also, that we can reuse this material which is degraded. This can be used as a fertilizers or other stuff, and this non-degradable or this material can be used as a renewable material. They can be renewed. This particular product can be renewed and used again. Alright, so this is everything you need to know about this Swachh Bharat mission. It is an important mission, and there is a high chance of the question being asked on it. We'll move to Swamita scheme now. What is Swamita? First of all, you should know the full form of Swamita. That is important. Swamita stands for Survey of Villages, Abadi and Mapping with Improvised Technology in Village Area. So Swamita is Survey of Villages, Abadi and Mapping with Improvised Technology in Village Areas. This area Swamita recently marked the second anniversary on 24th of April 2022. That means, when was this Swamita scheme released? It was released on 24th of April 2020. Who launched it? It was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and it was launched on the occasion of National Panchayati Raj Day 2020. How you will remember it? Here we are talking about the survey of villages. Alright, so Panchayat, where are the Panchayat? Panchayats are in the villages. So on the day of Panchayati Raj Day, or National Panchayati Raj Day, that is on 24th of April 2022, 2020, Swamita scheme was released or launched by Narendra Modi ji. Also remember, PM Modi hailed the Swamita scheme as a mantra for development and improving trust in villages with the help of modern technology. If we talk about this Swamita scheme, It was a central scheme of Ministry of Panchayati Raj that was launched on 24th of April. That is also your National Panchayati Raj Day. After the successful implementation in the pilot base, that is on the trial base of this scheme, which was implemented during the first year, or that is from 2020 to 2021 in the states of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Haryana, UP, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, and some villages of Punjab and Rajasthan. This scheme is a reformative steps towards digitizing the land ownership at grassroots, transforming rural India by mapping land parcels using drone technology and providing records of rights to villages households owners with issuance of the legal ownership of the card. How this will be impacted? Let me give you an example. Say what this is a land area, and here these are the patches of land of different farmers. All right, these are the lands of different farmers here. So this is land of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, so on. All right, with the help of this Swamita scheme, this particular area will be registered among the A holder. As it is holding by A, there is no document for these lands, some in villages areas. So this will be registered and they will be told, yes, this particular patch of land belongs to A and it has been now registered in the land records with the help of technology. So basic you have to submit. Similar for B, C, D, now they are registered, so no chance of fraud can happen, no chance of corruption can be happen, that any other person can say, for example, E comes here and claims that this is the land that is of E, not this. So how this will be clarified? On the basis of the land records that are being now digitized. Now A can claim, yes, see, you can see the record that this particular patch of land belongs to me only and not E. So this is how it will be helping in the long term. Alright, so Swamita scheme has recently marked the second anniversary. Swamita scheme is survey of villages, abadi and mapping with improvised technology in village areas. It was launched on the National Panchayati Raj Day, that is 24th of April. It was launched in 2020 and it was in pilot basis, that is on trial basis for the first year, and now in the second year it has been completed 2 years. Alright, moving on. Next, we will be talking about National Mission for Clean Ganga has recently approved 660 crore rupees. Just remember this particular information, that recently National Mission for Clean Ganga has approved 660 crore rupees for the cleaning of Ganga. Apart from this, you can remember Indus Water Treaty, we know there was an Indus Water Treaty. It was signed between India and Pakistan to share the water of Indus River. Recently, Government of India is planning to make 10 hydropower projects on the behalf of it. Alright, 10 hydropower projects are now being planned to be developed on this river so that water of Indian share can be fully utilized. Moving on. Now we'll be talking about Greenco. Greenco is planning to set up the world's largest integrated renewable energy storage project. I repeat, recently Greenco Group and the government of Andhra Pradesh is planning to set up the world's largest integrated renewable energy storage project with the capacity of 5230 watt in the Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh. Highly important. Where will be this IRESP, that is your integrated renewable energy storage project, will be launched? It will be launched in the Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh. Who will be setting up it? It will be set up by the Greenco Limited. It will be set up by the Greenco Limited, and this will be the first of its kind single location energy storage project with wind and solar capacities. Alright, apart from this, you need to remember Adani Green. Adani Green is the name of the organization that set up the world's first wind as well as solar generation plant. I repeat, in this particular plant, both wind and solar energy will be generating, and it is a first of its kind project that was launched by Adani Green. Moving on, next we will be talking about Plumbex India. This is related to the plumbing and other fields related to it. The largest international standalone exhibition of plumbing, water, sanitation products and services was recently inaugurated by Hardeep Singh Puri, who is the Housing and Urban Affairs Minister. And what is the largest standalone exhibition name? Plumbex India. Alright, Plumbex India. Basically what it is, this is for plumbing, water and sanitation related products and services. This initiative is for creating awareness for the promotion of Bureau of Indian Standards certified water efficient plumbing fixtures under this particular part 1 and part 2. Coming back, you need to remember who launched this Plumbex India. It was launched by Shri Hardeep Singh Puri, who is the Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs. He launched the Bharat Tap initiative at this Plumbex India. I repeat, what was launched during this Plumbex India? It was launched the Bharat Tap initiative. Now you will be asking, sir, what is Bharat Tap? We know this was launched in Plumbex India, but what is Bharat Tap? Bharat Tap. Remember, it is a concept to use low flow tap and fixtures. That means it will be provide low flow sanitary ware at scale and thereby reduce water consumption. Bharat Tap is basically, you can say, to use low flow taps. How this will be helping? This will reduce water consumption. It is estimated to save around 40% of water. This in will turn result in water saving and energy saving due to less water, and energy will be required for pumping, transporting and purification. So less amount of energy as well as less amount of water will be wasted. This initiative is also to be accepted quickly in the country and will lead to the renewed focus on the water conservation efforts. Alright, coming back, who launched Plumbex India? It was launched by Hardeep Singh Puri ji. He also launched an initiative that was Bharat Tap during this Plumbex India. And what is this Bharat Tap? It is to use low flow taps and fixtures to reduce water consumption and save energy on them. Next we are talking about Skill India International Center. Recently, Varanasi is to set up the Skill India International Center to prepare skilled workforce for the overseas development in the Gulf areas. Alright, I repeat, this Skill India International Center, where this will be set up, first thing that you need to remember, this will be set up in Varanasi. Alright, what it will be doing? It will be providing skill to the workforce for the overseas deployment in the specifically in Gulf areas. Where is Varanasi? Varanasi is in Uttar Pradesh. So indirectly the state name can also be asked that in which state India will be getting their Skill India International Center to prepare skill force for the overseas deployment in the Gulf areas. It is your Varanasi or it is your state is Uttar Pradesh. So National Skill Development Corporation International and Hindustan Port Service Private Limited, the Indian unit of UAE's DP World, have signed an MOU to set up Skill India International Center at Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. The aim is to skill youth for pursuing overseas employment in the logistics, port operation and allied areas. Moving on, next you have to remember PM Vani. PM Vani is basically a Wi-Fi access. This PM Vani, by this PM Vani, 100 railway station has been equipped with Wi-Fi hotspots. Wi-Fi is basically to provide wireless internet so that people can use internet on their phone. So which is the organization? It is your Realtel that has launched PM Vani. That is an Wi-Fi scheme to provide 100. Recent till now they have been equipped at 100 railway station across the country, that is providing free Wi-Fi to the general public. So the name of it is PM Vani. Next, Operation Satar. Who launched Operation Satar? What was Operation Satar and from when to when this Operation Satar was launched? These are the questions you have to focus on. First, Operation Satar was launched by Railway Protection Force. First question answered. Second, it was launched from 5th of April to 30th of April. Operation Satar launched by Railway Protection Force from 5th of April to 30th of April. But now what is Operation Satar? Basic aim or objective of this Operation Satar was for taking action against the illicit or the illegal liquor, fake currency circulation, illegal tobacco products, unaccounted gold or cash or precious items, any other items being transported through railway network for the purpose of tax evasion or smuggling or commission of the crime or the acts of terror. So coming back, Railway Protection Force is basically to take action against the smuggling or commission of crime or acts of terror, or to take action against the people who are in the purpose of the tax invasion by transport of precious items, be it tobacco products, be it gold, cash or any illegal liquor or fake currency. Alright, to take against action them, this Railway Protection Force has started this Operation Satar that was from 5th of April to 30th of April. Moving on, next we are talking about Sagar X, that is a Sagar 9. What is this? Recently this mission is basically, it was started by India to deliver medical aids to Sri Lanka. I repeat, Sagar X. This was a mission that was started by Government of India to provide medical equipments or medical aid to which country? To Sri Lanka. And here you can see they are saying that INS Ghadial is the naval ship that reached Colombo with the medical supply. That means what was the name of the Indian naval ship that transferred the medical equipments or medical aids to Sri Lanka? It was your INS Ghadial. So question can be asked, what is the name of the Indian naval ship that delivered the medical supplies under the Sagar X mission? That is your security and growth for all in the region. It was your INS Ghadial. So you have to remember the name of the Sagar also, that is security and growth for all in the region. And it was your INS Ghadial that delivered those particular medicines or medical equipments to Sri Lanka. Highly important. Next, as we have discussed earlier, that recently we will be talking about a Shelly app. This Shelly app is basically for diagnosing and controlling the lifestyle diseases of individuals in Kerala. The Kerala government have launched this application Shelly app. Here the health data will be monitored. All the health data will be kept a record, and in case of any emergency or a data that is not right or that data is not showing normality, then that person will be provided with additional consultations of doctors or any health individual. So this Kerala government has launched the Shelly app. Similarly, we talk about Ayu. This was also a application that was launched by Karnataka government, and the Karnataka's chief minister is Basavaraj Bommai. As you can see him in the picture, he launched this health and wellness app, and this also is Shelly. This is also a health and wellness app also launched by Kerala, and I was launched by Karnataka government. Moving on, important, here we are talking about Haryana government schemes. Recently Haryana has launched a mobile application to track the movement of sand mining vehicles. How? Say for example, this is a fine mining field. From here the trucks are being loaded with the mining material. What is the mining material? Be it a sand, any mineral, or any other equipment or a mining material, all right, that a truck carries from one location, this is A, to B. Now to keep a track on this particular truck, if the truck is going from right location to the right location or not, if there is any corruption or if there is any unloading of the mining material from this truck, to keep a track on this particular truck that is being left from this mining material and it is going to the B location, this mobile app was launched to track the movement of these vehicles. And this was launched by whom? This was launched by Haryana government. Apart from this, you all need to remember that Haryana also launched a scheme that was Chara Bijai Yojana. Chara Bijai Yojana was basically for increasing the fodder, or you can say to increase the fodder cultivation in their state. Chara Bijai Yojana was launched. Apart from this, we will see that Haryana Agriculture Minister also launched a scheme that was Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana. It is basically a crop insurance scheme for the farmer, that in case of any natural calamity, if the crops are damaged, then they will be provided with the insurance. If you see, recently India was really affected by the severe heat waves. All right, not just India, it was India as well as Pakistan and many other countries in the world that were affected due to heat wave, due to which many crops were damaged. All right, due to which many crops were damaged. So this will help the farmers for some benefit in case their crops are damaged. So Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana of Haryana, then vehicle movement tracking system of Haryana, Chara Bijai Yojana of Haryana. Also Haryana launched a scheme to provide tablets to the school going students of 10th, 11th and 12th class in Haryana state. Alright, it was also launched by Haryana only. Then in Haryana only, you need to remember Khelo India Youth Games. Khelo India Youth Games. This was held in Panchkula, Haryana, and Haryana state is the state that has topped in the medal tally, that they have secured the top position in the terms of medal. Moving on. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.